Hey everyone, Tankenstein here. In this video, I've got your gameplay for what is currently a brand new vehicle that's come to War Thunder in the La Royale Major Update, the M4 T26. That's right, if you couldn't tell by the name, this is pretty much an M4 Sherman chassis with a T26 cannon and turret. So pretty much it exemplifies the mediocre traits of both, or the decent traits of both. So it doesn't really have too much hull armor. It doesn't have the best mobility, as you can see. It kind of scrapes by with a sub 15 horsepower per ton power to weight ratio. However, this has the VVSS suspension as opposed to the HVSS suspension that you might find on some of the other Sherman. So if I'm not mistaken, this has the same hull as the M4A3, as you could see here, the same suspension and all that, at least in game. So currently this weighs around 33 tons. It's got a very good amount of armor pen. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, outside of the M36, this is one of the lowest BRs that you can actually get. The M3 cannon, which by itself is a pretty damn good cannon, and even with the APCBC, or the explosive filled ammunition, goes around 173 millimeters of armor pen with its, of course, M82 ammunition. So it's very capable, is a very good vehicle, but is kind of sluggish. And again, has the same turret armor of the M26, but also the same hull armor of the Sherman. So that said, let's get into a few matches. Let's see how this thing does. This thing has a big head, but hey, maybe it is smart too. Let's get into it. So as we get a little bit into combat here, as we get a bit closer, some important things to note that I may or may not have mentioned in the intro. So first and foremost, if you guys didn't know, this is not a stabilized cannon, unfortunately, which is one of the things that the 76mm equipped Shermans has a huge advantage over this. It is very nice to have that, and this does not have it, and it feels like, for whatever reason, the well, it's probably because the suspension is so good, but it takes a long time to set the cannon after you stop moving, which means that you will, you might not make a shot that you would otherwise in another vehicle. Another thing is that this lacks smoke grenades, although it does, of course, have smoke cannons, or smoke shells rather, which is nice, I guess. That does make up for it somewhat, although I did forget to equip those for this match, so my apologies. And it also lacks APCR. So obviously APCR is nice in some instances, but I really don't think it's all too necessary, being that it has extremely limited post-pen damage and is essentially the poor man's APDS. So we have an enemy over here. I'm going to try to track him a bit. Okay, maybe not. Got a hit. Didn't do anything to him though, because of course this is, again, I mean, this is still the 90mm M3 cannon, which in War Thunder is for the most part, but I did get myself a nice hit on him. We do have another Panther there, got the kill. Very nice. Now another very important thing to note about this vehicle, or about the cannon and the shells, I mean to say, is that the shells do have around 2 times the explosive filler as what you might find on the 76mm equipped variant. So, can I aim up in time? I can. Very nice. So, whereas those have like 70-ish or 63, I think, millimeters, or grams of explosive filler equivalent, this is something like 140. So, it's got quite a bit of explosive filler on top of being a better shell, which pens through more, so it's actually quite good in that regard. Do have a Tiger, Panther, and that is where the Sherman, or the Pershing turret really helps. Not, okay, I'm gonna die here, but I'm gonna respawn in a second. Oh my. Okay. These guys are definitely trying to make a push for me, but they are shooting right off the turret, which is fantastic. What is going on? Okay, I'm going to have to make a push. Got the kill. Can I survive? Oh, man. Wouldn't this be something? Oh, man! This is something, isn't it? Woo! I feel like I'm gonna die, though. Oh, I don't know how any of that just happened. But it just happened. You saw it here first, guys. I've got 4 kills, 1 assist, and one of the weirdest sequences of events ever. I really have to say thank you to that guy. It's not just for repairing people, it's also for getting your butt saved. Thanks, man. He called me dog, but in a good way. It's not like dog, like how they call people like, oh, you're a dog. It's like, no problem, dog. Thanks, man. I love that guy. Well, I don't love him like that. Jeez. Anywho, let's move. Oh, hey, that looked like a VK over there. Got the Triggity track. Now, he's got thinner frontal armor, so I know that this is a bad spot for me to be at. Okay, move up time. I am getting lucky, man. I can't really explain this, but I am getting incredibly lucky with all this. We do have another enemy over here. Oh, and my ARL buddy is helping me once again. Thank you so much, buddy. This guy, Shade Ninja 7, you are the honored player of the week. You are the, you know, on my channel, that's it. You are the player of the week. Thank you. Twice in a row, this dude's been a good dude. So I appreciate that. Okay, I finally died. Okay, that's it. Let's get into the next match. But look at this. Right there. Right through the MG. So, that said, not too bad for a first match. And, I guess let's get into another one, but not too shibby-dibby-dabby. Okay, so I decided, you know what? Let's get into this same match because it's pretty evenly matched right now in terms of tickets and all that jive. And, it makes sense if I'm going to be getting back in this monster of a vehicle, especially in a down tier, which, by the way, down tiers are at least partial down tiers, like where the highest BR in the match is 6.3. They're actually really, really common in this vehicle. I would say more than normal. And one of the things is that, I mean, if you're going to be in a 6.3 match anyways, because 6.3 is one of those really common down tier BRs, you may as well just bring your Pershing, right? You know, I mean, like, in all seriousness, yeah, if you want this vehicle, but you really just want to... What? Oh, buddy! What is... Oh... That was like a fun house. But... Wow. But yeah, you may as well just bring yourself a Pershing to the fight. Because you're going to be getting into a ton of 6.3 PR matches anyways, and it just makes sense. And Pershings, this is not as good as a Pershing. You know, it just isn't. It's good, you know, but it has the same feeling as the, what is it, like the M6A1, E50 million bajillion, whatever that one is, like the big one that's kind of like the M6A1 version of this. You know what I'm talking about. Okay, it looks like we have a Wirbelwind or an Ostwind over there. Let's see. We might also have another enemy kind of coming up on somewhere near me, which I would not be too surprised, being that I'm in more or less enemy territory here. But not too bad thus far. 6 kills, 3 assists, and a base cap. There may also be another SPAA. SPAAs are the only vehicles that... Ooh, I'm dead. Anyways, let's get into the next match. So, I've been trying to think to myself what the usage case for the M4 T26 is. And it's a little bit weird, right? Kind of like the vehicle itself, I guess. But this vehicle gets down-tiered a lot, but to the point where 6.3 is the top BR in the match. So, at least currently, you're probably going to be down-tiered just as often with this as you are if you have your M26 in the match. So I almost kind of feel like this vehicle, it's not going to be like the spotlight vehicle of a lineup, right? Like, it's not going to be like the best vehicle in anyone's lineup. However, it's a very solid secondary vehicle. Okay. What is this guy doing? Woo! Lucky. I don't know what that guy was doing, but it helped me. I can tell you that much. Woof! I don't know. I mean, I kind of like this vehicle, you know? It's nice. It's nice. Well, then again, I mean, you don't want, like, a nice car. You want a fun car. This, I hope, doesn't turn out being, like, that nice car. You know? You want something that's good. You want something that's fast. You want something that'll, that has a 90mm cannon on it that'll just kill people. Okay. I don't mean it like that. I mean, like, you know, in game. I'm not actually talking about killing. Don't kill people. Obviously, it's bad. Anywho, none too shibby dibby dabby. Got a few kills thus far. A base cap. And some endorphins flowing. I don't know if that's the right chemical. Or if it's like Ozzy Osbourne. I don't know what the biological term is. Ooh, looks like we have an enemy up there! Got the kill and got lucky doing it. Woo, boy. Feeling saucy now. I don't know, I mean, like, this is a good vehicle, but isn't that, like, kind of the thing, though? It's like, once you have to start saying, it's good, but, you know, it kind of takes away some of the luster on it. But I don't really think you can honestly say anything with this vehicle without sticking a big butt in it. You know, it's just kind of how it is, and it stinks. The butt stinks, quite frankly. It's a stinky butt. Okay, let's go to the B point. Oh, we have a bunch of enemies. Got a kill, and I'm about to die here. Okay, not too bad though. 4 kills, 1 base cap. Actually, 4 kills, 1 assist, 2 base caps. So let's get into another match, see how we could do. But that is not too shibby dibby dabby for a vehicle that was in a little bit of an up tier. Let's do it. So you guys might be wondering to yourself, why am I playing arcade mode? Well, quite frankly, it's because I can, and look how many people are playing arcade mode. Why the heck wouldn't I show a brand new vehicle every now and again in arcade mode? There are enough people who might actually want to see this sort of gameplay, so may as well. Also, it is a perfectly legitimate game mode, and is not as easy as a lot of people might think that it is, being that, I mean, it's pretty rough. I mean, for all the superpower advantages that you might have, the other team does as well. Now, let's see here. We're going to have some enemies up here, sounds like it. Jesus. Woo! Okay, we're going to have an enemy over here. I am almost sure of it. Got the gunner, and same exact way as before, 2 kills via HMG thus far. Sorry about that, buddy. Now, I think I've got something like 840 horsepower, which brings this to a near 30-to-1 power-to-weight ratio, which is fantastic. That's way over. Whoopsie diddly. Also, I really don't give a damn if I do well here, because this is the last match of my gameplay. Typically, last matches, for me at least, are just kind of like, whatever matches. So, we have him, got the kill, and I got walloped. Now, I do also have a backup that I'll probably use. We'll have to wait and see. But thus far, not too bad. 3 kills, no deaths. And we have a Nashorn way out there. And took him out almost. Woof! Anyways, let's do a backup real quick. Get back into it, but 3 kills, not too shibby-dibby-dabby thus far. Okay, we have ourselves an enemy aircraft right here. Had ourselves an enemy aircraft. We have a kill. Enemy aircraft kill. Let's jump ourselves into a bomber of some kind. See what we can do. With 3 kills, 1... I guess 4 kills, really. Let's try it. And as you may have guessed, this is probably not going to go well, but we do have a heavy tank down there. Going to drop 1 bomb, 2 bomb. We have an SPG up here. Looks like he is trying to... Okay, that's all we're going to get. Let's hope we can get a few kills. Not going to get the SPG, but at very least, possibly some sort of a ground target. Okay, we have a Centurion way out there, 70-some odd kilometers. Woo, boy! This is going to be ugly real quick. Got a nice hit, gunner and driver. Let's see if I can replicate that shot one more time. Ah, ha, ha, ha! I kind of can. One more before that tiger kills me. No. Okay, I'm still penning, though, which is nice. Whoa, come on, give me one more. Got the kill against the Centurion Mark II. Woo! Buddy. Okay, we have ourselves Tiger E. Got the cannon. Oh, buddy. Okay, at 1 kilometer, I should still have enough penning power to go through that frontal plate, and I do. Oh, boy. Man, maybe I should go play some arcade more often. This is just sousy. I'm feeling the souse. I feel like Guy Fieri in Flavortown. I see why he does that show now, man. He's got some, like, he's on drugs. I'm not on drugs. Okay, I'm about to die here. Ooh, that was ugly if I ever saw it. But I do have a beat on them, and I can throw out one of those airstrikes. Not a great shot, but it got the horizontal turret drive, which I am more than happy about. That is very good, especially on a Panther D that already has an extremely limited turret traverse rate. Oh, we have a Panther D up here, and I am probably going to die. Yes, I am. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. Please, of course, consider liking, commenting, subscribing. None too shibby-dibby-dabby. 1 kill, or 6 kills rather, 1 with air, 2 assists, and 2 deaths. But not too bad. But again, thanks for watching. I'll see you all on the other side. This vehicle is pretty damn fun.